self-doubt. And to be honest, it has never brought me down. No, 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 no. I'm really glad I'm not walking around believing my inflated ape brain figured it out. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Like I don't take part in your big search for who you are. And I don't care that I sound arrogant, but knowing who you are is just for amateurs. And suddenly you realize, yeah, that everything you ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Oh, still everything you ever thought you were made me cry. To be honest, it made me wanna die inside. And I'm sure I did, but just a little bit. And suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize, 'cause everything I ever thought I was made me cry. Yeah, and suddenly you realize that everything you'd ever told yourself were lies. And believe me, I can sympathize. Still everything you ever thought you were made me cry.
Hey guys, hey, what's up? Welcome back. Monty After Dark is back. As I promised, I did say, changing up this channel a little bit. So we're gonna have some reacts in the morning. If that's your thing, join me. If it's not, I mean, there's not just all gonna be reacts. There's also gonna be other things. And in the afternoon/evenings, night times, I'm going to do Monty After Dark. Welcome everybody that's here. Robert, Dana, Runs in Circles, Lynn Smith, Camby, Abby W. Welcome Texas Peep. Doing subscriber mode only. Yes. Blue Eyes, Mary. Mouse Toes. Hello. Michelle G. Hi there. Vi. Pippi Fitz. Welcome. And Tara Mama, what's up? So she's going to go to Kuwait. Let's talk about that because there's a lot to talk about since we didn't have Monty After Dark for, I think, almost 3 weeks. No, more like 2 weeks, right? Or is it 3 weeks? Let me check when the last one was because I can't even remember. Maybe it's like been 2.5 weeks So the last time we had something like this really was September 14th. So practically 3 weeks. So let's talk about this. So the guy has already been doxxed. Bottom line. Hey, Fun Gigi. He left a message on her Instagram, and people know who he is. So let's just get that out of the way. So she's allegedly, supposedly moving to Kuwait, or seriously thinking about it. Al Sultan Salah is this gentleman's name. He has a substantial YouTube channel, 3.13k subscribers. And he is saying that Foodie Beauty is quite the looker. But if he's in, wasn't he in the chat? From what people were saying, it looks like he was also in the chat. So her photo from one day ago with her at, I guess, some artisan or whatever place she was having coffee. He left a comment, Al Sultan Sella, and she replied with hearts. So of course that's going to be suspicious. I'm still on her raging at FFG. Man, you're late, Abby. There's been a lot. Once again, if you want to join the panel, we'll verify you by camera. Yeah, he's been doxxed already. Then the on thing with the whole 12 to like 90 something years old. We got to talk about that as well, because that's another thing. Then we got to talk about these live screams. We got to talk about where the hell is Nader? Is he in jail? Is he just taking a break? Did he get a 1 week time out? Maybe 2, maybe even more? Is he just, laying low because the heat is on? Who the hell knows? Because I don't know. We can finally have the marriage arc. I guess so. I mean, there's a lot going on. She's raging right now. Really? I thought she stopped that. Okay, so now she's mad again. Yikes, because I was watching it for a bit, but then the show's got to go on, because what happened was I was watching until I have to do MAD, because people want to talk about that stuff. Already broken up. Are people like messaging the guy? Probably. Maybe that's what's happening right now. I mean, a lot is a lot. Yeah, we're having whiplash. So this guy knows what a POS she is. I mean, it looks like a scam. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It sounds like a scam. This dude, if you're in her chat and you really want to put a ring on it, I'm really not trying to poke fun at the whole situation here. But in all seriousness, there's something wrong when you're really. How can I put this nicely? If you can fly somebody out, flued out, that's what they say, right? Flued out. You're going to flew me out. If you can fly somebody out and pay for the expenses, then why Foodie Beauty? No, I'm not hating on Foodie Beauty, but I'm just asking a serious question. Why Foodie Beauty? Why? But he has a YouTube channel with videos? Yeah, he has a YouTube channel with videos. He hasn't been active in a year, but he has a YouTube channel with videos. Okay, let me post that for a second, because it's already public knowledge who he is. So let's post that here. Oops, I did it again. I play with your heart. No, I play with Nashies. That we're more than just friends. I don't know. What should I say? Oops, McHenry Cruiser is still in love with her. No, he's not. He's moved on to French Fried Girl. Stop it, Mary. Foodie must have something we don't know about. Yeah. Yeah, she has, the good. Or maybe she has the good. I don't know. Not just good. You got to say twice or like 3 times, because it's just that good. The good. Hey, Auroris, what's going on? Are you good? Chantel says she's moving to Kuwait. Yeah, Pippi. I mean, come on now. Something's going to happen. She's going to get flued out. Like they say, flued out. Anyways, let's back up for a second here. So live scream number 1. How did everybody feel about that? We're going to switch it up here. So live scream 1, we were doing Pennington stuff. She had like an 11-hour one was 6.5 hours, the other one was 4.5. Then she has like Confucius Says Let's Bees. Why the hell would Confucius say that? Does she know who Confucius is? Does she know what that is about? Why would Confucius want to bees? Does she even know what that Confucius is best known? What he's best known for? Does she know he's established ethical, moral, and social standards that form the basis of a way of life known as Confucianism? Does she even know that? Because I think Confucius would be kind of confused right now as to why he will be beezing. Maybe Didi kicked him out. I mean, if Didi kicked him out, I'm sure the man has a drive to go on live stream. I'm sure he'd be going for a walk. I asked too much of her. I guess so. How dangerous? Doesn't even know the man and he's gonna move there. Yeah, okay. There's rules to the shit. I made me a manual. Okay, there's rules to moving. Okay, you move from one city to another. That isn't so tough. You move from one side of the state to another. That isn't as tough. You move from one side of the country to the other. It might be a little bit tricky because sometimes there's differences even in countries. But you're moving to a whole another country. Like let's say I move from Canada to America, it's not so bad because the culture is practically the same. There's differences, of course. North versus, northern states versus southern states, East Coast versus West Coast. There's that difference there. But seriously, if you're going to move to the Middle East where it's going to be a culture shock and you got to be able to, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Is she going to be able to do that? No, I don't think so. I think she's stuck on her own. Stuck by her bad self, doing her thing, and I don't think she's gonna be able to conform. I'm being petty, but whatever, guys. She's fake dating. Please take all her money. I think she might be in trouble. I think people are wanting to do that to her. In all honesty, I mean, if you're known for giving, 2 stacks, 2 racks to your man every month, man, $2,000 Canadian in certain countries is a shit ton of money. Shit ton of money. Chantel following Sharia law. Does she even know what that is? Sup, Beaker? How you doing? You still going on the 12th? All right, but what can I say? I mean, I don't think she's gonna follow, and I think she's gonna kind of get sick of everything if she actually does go day one. In fact, let's not even bother thinking that she's gonna go. Glodin says still couldn't pay me to be with her. Yo, Glodin, you still gonna like join the harem or what, man? I'm still waiting for your answer. Her profile was shared on Tinder for being a paymaster. Yikes, that is a thing. Can you imagine you are known in certain places as paying for certain things? Okay, that's cool, Beaker. You can give me some updates since you're going to be there on the 12th. Hey, American girl. She is so lost. She is blocking now. Oh, she is mad then. Like big mad. Hey, if you want to come up on the panel, come on up. We can talk about it. We can talk about a lot of things. Maybe one night, we can talk about other subjects. I was thinking of following a new person of interest. I don't know. She's fixing to be crunk as ever. All them edibles she ate. Ooh la 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 lee. All right. So yeah, we got the paymaster thing. We got the auntie thing that was brought up, live scream day 2, the aunt saying very peculiar things that of course I would expect the aunt to say because Chantel's getting her ideologies from somewhere, right? Of course it's gonna be Rasta auntie telling Chantel who's laying the pipe. I mean, I'm just gonna say it like that. Weed is illegal in Kuwait. There's no way she will move there, says Kimberly V. All right, she's yeah, yeah, true. Anyways, so yeah, live scream. What's in store for tomorrow? I don't know. Maybe more screaming, maybe more raging. The whole Lush thing. I mean, I like Lush, but the first ever interaction with Lush was my ex girlfriend used to buy that stuff, and she would get her paycheck, and she would spend hundreds of dollars to the point where she was practically either all the way broke or nearly broke by buying Lush stuff. Like she would buy like the slices and the full cakes, and then it'll be like at times a couple $100. I mean, one time she came out of there with $600 worth of stuff. I'm like, how can you go to Lush and buy $600 worth of stuff? It make no sense, right? Our what stream got? Wait, she deleted it? Did she? Now I'm gonna have to check. Um, wait a second. No, it seems that it's available. Because what is it? Let me check. Let me make sure. No, it seems that she's still streaming. Because I'm checking here in the background. She's still live. People are watching. Yeah, Lush is extremely overpriced. We don't have Lush here. We have a place called Buff City Soap. I mean, I can say a lot of things about that name, but I'm gonna hold myself because I like to do the jokes, right? I love doing the jokes. Meat eating orchid. What's up? I kind of like that name. Meat eating orchid. Right, Jessica? Buff City Soap. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to hold my tongue. I'm going to zip my lips. Unless Martha wants to say something. Hey, Martha, what are you saying? What are you up to, Missy? Huh? Private Pile is eating right now. Ooh, V or Vi. Which one is it? Is it V or Vi? You make all kinds of natural soaps. That's pretty cool. You can't hoard Lush because it goes bad. It's better to buy a few things and use it up and buy more fresh. Scout Finch, that's true. Perfectly true. It does go bad. But you know how some people are. Some people's mindset, their mentalities, they're just set in their ways to the point where their mindset is to their detriment. And in life, I've have an understanding that there's just some people out there just don't want to change. They just like it the way it is. They don't want to change for the better, even though they know it's for the better. They're comfortable with how things are. An example, a very good example hitting close to home would be like Pete's. Pete's can make his life a bit better by just doing a little bit more, but does he want to? No, he doesn't, because he's very comfortable in his position and where he is right now. Even though I do understand that before Foodie Beauty used to max his cards out and he'd pay for everything, and now it's a quid pro quo type of situation. But still, you kind of have to do better for yourself, because at any moment shit can hit the fan and you're going to be in trouble. Where is Ginger? Natural Ginger? Natural Ginger is no longer around, unfortunately. I ran into some issues myself within the community, not going to lie. And it has, and result is I've lost a lot of people. I've lost a lot of mods. A lot of people don't talk to me anymore. So it is what it is. No one's perfect. People expect reaction channels to do everything right, but that's not true. Reaction channels aren't gods. We are not perfect. Everybody has their own issues, either present or in the past. And some of us will have issues in the future, unfortunately. So we just got to strive to do our best each and every day. And whatever happens, happens. But people are human beings. And we all make mistakes. Let's just put it that way. All right. What else is there? The Nader thing. Let's be on that Nader tip. Wait a second. That actually doesn't sound right, being on Nader's tip, either literally or figuratively. I do not want to be on Nader's tip. But yeah, where the hell is Nader? Yeah, that's what I want to know. Where is he? Hey Key, what's up? You thought for sure she'd stick around? Yeah, stuff happens, man. Stuff happens. Wow, she blocked accountable beauty. Oh no. Do you have Nader's court schedule like before Blink FM? I checked, and the only thing I could look up, based on where I was looking, is that he still has court October the 12th. Other than that, I do not know anything about what happened on the 3rd. Maybe I'm not looking in the right jurisdiction, but I looked around and I did not find anything. But maybe I'll check, maybe I'll try tomorrow and see what I can find. Pippi Morgan says Chantel is so desperately trying to replace Nader. I've never seen a woman go through all this mess just to replace one man. Exactly. It's a mess. Which movie was it where it's like, bring your brooms because it's a mess? Remember that? It's like bring your brooms, or was it bring your mops? No, bring your brooms because it's a mess. Which movie was that? Wasn't that like Marty Higgins or something? The campaign? Yes. Marty Higgins election promo 2012, the campaign. Well, it's a mess in Foodie Beauty's life. Whoever is gonna replace Natty Daddy needs to bring a broom, a mop, and maybe some PPE, some personal protective equipment. Don't threaten Nader with a good time. What, like, what's the tippy on Nader? Address the tip on Nader? Is that what you mean? So this new guy is a YouTuber, says Cal Finch. Could be a fake storyline she's doing with this guy. Maybe, but then why would he reply with them hearts? Now he's forever linked to Foodie Beauty. How's he going to escape this? It's kind of like Escape from LA. Or maybe it's like Escape from New York. I don't know. Which one do you think is better? A hazmat suit to be secure? For sure. Naz is getting bish slapped in the slammer, I hope. I cannot deny or substantiate said claims because I have no idea. All I know, he hasn't been on for practically a week. And, there's a lot of people, a lot of mixed feelings about Natty Daddy. Jessica says, literally bring your cleaning supplies. Yes. Is Chantel mad because people are telling her this guy is a bad idea? Probably. But isn't it obviously a bad idea? Even my cat Martha knows it's a bad idea. You're just going to go see some guy in Kuwait? Like, do you know what happens with some people? Like, listen, this is a very serious thing. Let's be serious for a second here. There's this thing where some people will take your passport, and when they take your passport away from you, how the hell are you going to get out of the freaking country? Do you know, it's a thing where people stop other people from leaving the country by taking their passports. It's a hell of a bad idea. The worst idea ever. Why would you do that? Maybe stinky pee-pee piggy girls are his thing. I mean, I'm sure people are going to look into this gentleman, if I can call him that. Can I even call him that? I don't know. I guess I will. Al Sultan Salah. I mean, he's doing his thing. Hey, Jared. Hey, everybody, smash that like button. Whoever sponsors her to enter Kuwait must give her permission to fly out as well. Really? Oh, shit. See what I'm talking about? I mean, holy crap. You are getting into some shit right now. Hey there, Miami Vice Pastel. How are you doing? I haven't checked out one of your videos in a while, but maybe I'll check it out soon enough. Yes, Cal Finch, this guy is in Kuwait. So am I missing a connection here? Because I did a video where I was talking about the Syrian guy. Is this guy Syrian? Is this the Syrian guy that lives in Kuwait? Is this the same guy, or are these two separate guys? Like one guy is Syrian and the other guy is from Kuwait. I wouldn't go. I would be more comfortable in countries I'm familiar with. You know what I mean? Like not even countries that I've been to, but the type of lifestyle I'm familiar with. Like I would go anywhere in the States. I would go to like the UK. I'd go to like Spain or France or stuff like that because they're very similar to the culture I've experienced. Not saying I wouldn't go to Kuwait, but I'm saying you don't want to get yourself in a situation because a lot of people might feel the world is all puppy dogs and candy and roses, but then some people feel the world is very dark and scary. And both either of those people are actually right. It's really based on perception and the situations you get yourself into. So I would never want to get myself into a stupid situation knowing that shit can happen. I had many friends from Syria. Well, yeah, I'm not saying that it's bad people or anything. I'm just saying don't be stupid at the end of the day. She wouldn't have the same rights there at all. Does she not realize this? Yeah, you got to factor that in as well, the culture and whatnot, the different types of laws, what you can and cannot do. Um, I'm actually not familiar. Let me Google something. In most certain countries, you need male escorts whenever you need to go somewhere. Not like an escort like gigolo, but as a female, you need an escort when you go out. You know what I mean? Not a boom chicka pow pow. Not that kind. Are you guys talking about Foodie's new man? I need to catch up on this tea. Yes, banana cadabra. Once again, everybody, if you want to join. I'm gonna be doing this nightly again. If I gotta do all by myself, all by my lonesome, it's all good. I can do that. Kuwait is so tiny. Really? Let me check this out. Let me refamiliarize myself with the area. Some areas I'm super familiar with. Yeah, I guess yeah, it's pretty tiny. I mean, yeah, it's not that big, but there's a lot smaller places. A lot smaller places. Hey, where was Michael Jackson? Yeah, Bahrain. That's where he was. He knew the king of Bahrain. Now that's some shit right there. Antoinetta, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, new panel, overhaul, and whatnot. Escort as in guardian. Exactly, Mary. I'm not sure about what the how it's like in Kuwait, but I do know that some places you do need a guardian or male escort if you're gonna go certain places as a female, and that's just the reality of things. But yeah, can we do a vote? Let's vote on something. I want to see if people's perceptions have changed in terms of natty daddy situation. Who just said hello to me? I think I've got that in check. I don't think there's any new people. If you're just coming in, if you don't want to chat, why not? Yep, I'm here too. How you doing? If you don't want to chat, at least smash that like button. It helps me out a lot, especially in these hard times of mine. Okay, so here's my question. What is Nader doing right now? Should I even know? I'm setting myself up for something right here. He is he is laying low. What are my other options? He's in the main. He's laying low. He got a 7-day YouTube timeout. What else is there? I'll just put like something else. I want to come up, but I'm shy. It's all good, Mary. In time. Is he in hiding? Maybe. Nicole Love, what's up? She will go nowhere alone. There safely, right? Gloating says you probably got something burning in the oven as we speak. Oh, like that song. Hey, don't let me sing my song, okay? It's how it's like clean on the inside, clean on the outside, clean on the inside, clean on the outside. Ice cream paint job, but it's more like what is it? What is it? It's like raw on the inside, burnt on the outside. Raw on the inside, burnt on the outside. Natty Daddy's chicken. Natty Daddy's chicken. Hey, Passionate Libra, welcome to the chat. He has food poisoning because of eating raw chicken again. maybe he does, Mary. Doro. Yeah, facts, Nicole. I turn that up. All right, let's see how this vote is going, man. You guys are hilarious. All right, so what is Natty Daddy doing right now? Most of you are saying right now he got a 7-day YouTube timeout. All right, I dig it. It's possible. All right, so we'll see what happens tomorrow night. If he did get that timeout, he's gonna come back with fury. Maybe he's upset. Maybe he's pissed off. Maybe he's gonna do something. You have your next hit, Monty. I do, right? I need to do that. Hey, Study Bissell, what's going on? Yikes, Robert. I'm so sorry to hear about your uncle almost dying. It's a real thing. Is it possible to get multiple 7 days? It doesn't increase after. It is possible to have multiple. Very possible. Maybe he got deported. Probably not, but would be funny. I mean, he could get into deportation proceedings, but they will not do that. Well, actually, no. Let me correct myself. They will put him into deportation proceedings, but it will not be finalized until his criminal proceedings are finalized and his sentencing has been concluded. Then after that, they will boot you out and finalize the deportation proceedings. So it's not just gonna leave the country just like that, right? He does still have a right to a fair trial, even if he is if Canada, the government of Canada, feels that he should be deported. That's how our system works. Plus, then again, remember that Canada is not in the business of deporting people back to places where their lives can be in serious jeopardy. If there is a reasonable probability that he can get hurt going back to his country of origin, Canada is not in the lifestyle to be doing that to people. Is there an update with May? I've been watching her stuff. Like, it was her birthday. When was that? It was her birthday today. Yeah, so she did a 4-minute 33-second thing. Then she was talking about what's the deal with Nader, like it yesterday and whatnot. Belizy and Mimi, you are very visible. Extremely visible. All right, let me put this link here again and have people join in, but it's all good. Like I said, channel being switched up in the morning. We're gonna have something different. I think tomorrow I might do the usual react to a react, or I might actually react to McHenry Cruiser, because I've seen some of you fine people in the chat was actually over at his channel and he got some pretty good views. I mean, nearly 1K almost on that live stream panel that he did with a few people. So that's pretty good. She made a video on fast cars and almost showed her face. Yeah, I did see that. After what he's done, shame on Canada for not kicking him out. Canada has its peculiarities. I mean, some people might agree with certain things that us Canadians do. Other people might not. My aunt has dual citizenship of Canada and US, Monty. Could always go that route. Have the best of both. Yeah. I think him and Dee Dee are moving. Yeah, wasn't that one of the things that was happening, like the whole move thing? Wait a second. So he hasn't been on for the past 6 days. So that kind of coincides with the end of the month, the end of September. So is that why they were cleaning like a month and a half ago? That might actually be a possibility. I mean, it's probable, so it's possible. Ah, a lot to think about. We'll see what happens. If he's in a new place, the next time he's on, he's in a new place. But we shall see. Melanie says other people would be better citizens of Canada than him. Nader is just a parasite. I thought she owned the condo. That's what I thought too, Denise R. But maybe she did sell it and was just not doing a foodie beauty like telling everybody. You know how Dee Dee sometimes rolls. She keeps quiet. You know, she does her thing. It's being sold. I mean, it's still a pretty hot market in Montreal for housing. You can get, your house sold for a pretty penny in a matter of days. Like in my area, a house could be sold in one day, or in fact, hours. I've seen it. It goes up in the morning, by afternoon, it's sold, and sometimes even over asking. Nader at CDC creating a new STD. I like that. Nader at the CDC creating a new STD. I like that. It's probably just a substance binge and fighting. Yikes. Oh man. If that's going to happen, we've seen how angry he can get. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear about that. Hopefully that's not happening. If he's fighting with Edie, then I really would not like that to become physical. I need a new song, but I like that. Nader at the CDC creating a new STD. Hey, didn't I have like a Run DMC? Yeah, it's tricky. Yeah, I did have one. How did it go again? It's itchy. It's itchy to have green peen, in Lachine. It's itchy. It's itchy. It's itchy to have green peen, in Lachine. It's itchy. It's itchy. Okay, I need to stop. Oh no. I hope Dee Dee listen, Dee Dee can do something, okay? Hey, I wouldn't put it past Dee Dee. You know, if she's fed up, when she's fed up, I mean, she can happen. Oh, okay. But yeah. Yeah, we do need a new song, Sunny Bizzle. I'm gonna have to come up with something. Well, maybe I could do a duet with Foodie Beauty. You know, Milk Toast and Hamony. Get it? Remember that one? Milk Toast and Hamony. You're like the Weird Al of girl world. Okay. All right. Maybe I am. Is go up, but I sound like death from the flu. Oh, I'm so sorry you have the flu, Auroris. I am so sorry. Dee Dee gonna have the old Big Show slap across the bird. Oh, I remember those. Oh man, you are a wrestling fan. Oh yeah, especially when they put your arms underneath the top rope and you're just hanging there. You know what I mean, gloating. She puts your arms she puts it under the top rope, so you're hanging there, right? And then she winds up the slap right across the chest. You can hear it. You can hear it at the back. That then all you see is like this handprint. Oh man, that brings back the wrestling days. That used to be my thing, but I used to love The Rock, Stone Cold, John Cena. Those were the days. Right, gloating. Hey, Rob, what's up? He would fly out the ring. is gonna do some flying, all right? Right? Of course. Still love The Rock. Tay, Zande, Samuel, and Monty should team up to do a song. Okay. All right, maybe I will. It's the curse of having not told it. They are petri dishes. Aww. Eddie Guerrero, of course. Eddie Guerrero. The Rock, yeah. I think The Rock is my all-time favorite. John Cena, of course. Nick Foley. Yeah, those were like the days. Yeah, Bret the Hitman Hart. I really liked Owen Hart. It was very unfortunate what happened to him in the ring. I was there for that very unfortunate event. I will always remember that, just like I always will remember 9/11. All right, so yeah, did I end this vote? No, I didn't. So what is Nader doing right now? And we have a tie at he's laying low / he got a 7-day YouTube timeout. So let's wait a few minutes. Let's see if that changes up. My favorite wrestler was Randy Orton back in 09/11. Okay, all right. I also liked RVD, but I also liked Chris Jericho. There's like, you know what? I just love wrestling to the point where there's just a lot of guys that will put in work that were like just good, amazing wrestlers. I think the condo was her brother as well. We're gonna find out because if she's moving and she's, we're gonna see if what she was selling it for. Maybe, you know what? If she was selling it, then it would have been, it's searchable. Let's just put it that way. If she did sell it, it would be searchable, and then we're gonna know some shit. Andre the Giant. Then there's the Big Show. Yeah, it's the Big Show now. Then there's Big Daddy Cool Diesel. I got to meet The Rock at Planet Hollywood. Was so happy. Nice. Wide Awake. The Von Erichs. Yeah, and the Body Donnas. Legion of Doom. All those, tag team duos. And then all of a sudden, I remember R-Truth was like tag teaming. Was he tag teaming with like The Miz or something? Like The Miz came up at one point. You remember the 80s Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, Randy Savage? Yeah, for sure. All right. We got Sunny Bizzle in the back. Sunny Bizzle, if you just want to kindly share your cam with me so I can verify you. After that, you can turn it off, of course. My dad liked Kamala, the Ugandan Giant, and Jim Duggan. Yeah. I remember The Miz, yes, and John Morrison, of course. Old school Ric Flair, right? Hey, Sonny.
Hi, Monty. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm great. I don't have much to say except I love your channel. I like the chat, and I laugh a whole bunch.
Well, thank you, Sonny Bizzle.
You're welcome. So we are all recovering here in Florida, and I hope everybody else is safe and sound. And yeah, so I just want other people to come up because I'm kind of shy, but not really, but kind of fumble over my words. But yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time for people to be comfortable again because in this community, there's a thing where if you come up, then people try and come at you, which I feel is very despicable. It's like people can't have or formulate their own opinions. Like if somebody has a different, frame of mind, then let's just have them have the frame of mind, especially if everybody's promoting that. So a lot of people have that fear, especially what happened with BBW Veronica. It was just not right.
Exactly. That kind of stuff is not right. And I had that in one person's chat trying to support. Yeah, I just like to support people, and I guess they thought I was like I don't know, like a 13-year-old something. I am a African Bahamian, almost 49-year-old woman, very smart. And it is. It's, you get nervous and you don't know what to say. Are you going to say the right thing? And then people come at you. But I've learned to just, you know what? I'm damn near 50. So I, brush it off, recover, and get back on. That's, get back to
Yeah,
what you're doing.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm just gonna do is just keep pushing, do my thing, and just keep working at it. And in fact, I've actually renamed one of my channels.
Oh,
It
okay.
was from Monty's Inner Thoughts. Now it's Monty Does
Yeah.
Stuff. So I'm gonna be doing some cooking, so you guys can watch me cook.
Ooh,
You can
yummy.
either tell me it's good or it's trash. I don't really care. I can always improve. I'm
Oh
all
my
good
God.
with people telling me my stuff is garbage, or maybe you should do this or maybe you should do that.
Or maybe, okay, add a little butter. Add a just
Yeah, it's
you know
all
what?
good. I'm not
You
gonna
know
I'm not
what?
gonna pull a natty daddy and start
Oh
reacting to
no. Oh
you
no. Please, please don't. Oh
with my
my God
iPad.
in heaven. I like a nice I never used to like my steaks rare, and then my friend, her name's Debbie, and she's been working at this golf resort for like ever. She's like, "Hey, why don't you try like a rare steak?" I'm like, "Ooh." And then it's not for everybody, but when I saw him demolish those steaks, I was like, that's number one, a waste of money. And I bet you they weren't that soft. Like, dude, you
Right,
cooked those steaks for like an hour while you're yelling, and we really couldn't understand you. So, yeah. The- yeah,
right.
not good. Not good at all.
hmm Don't worry, everybody. If I do burn anything, I will say I burnt it. If it's raw, I will say it's raw because you can't be a
Oh,
perfect
no.
chef every single time. There's
Oh, no.
times where you're gonna either overestimate or underestimate things, and shit just happens, especially
And
when
there you go. Shit
yeah,
happens, guys. Everybody, shit happens.
yeah,
That's
just accept that. Hey, I burnt this.
it.
It didn't come out well. This is a failure. Tomorrow, let's try something else, or let's try it
We'll
again
start
tomorrow.
over. That's it. You just
Yeah,
start another day, and that's it. And my doggo hears your voice, and he's like, "What's that on the phone?" He's so spastic. Okay, Storm. I've been making scarves for him, and he's like, "Oh, this is cool."
right, exactly. So we'll see how that works out.
Yes,
I
I
might
am looking
even
forward to that. That will be
thank you.
awesome.
I might
Awesome,
even
awesome.
live stream at times. I'll try and do videos, but times I'll live stream like if I'm making something simple. So you
Okay.
guys can see my life. You guys can see my cats.
Oh,
Martha will be on camera
Martha.
as well. Are you gonna do Kay's cooking recipes? I will, Lindsay. So my basis is to try and imitate Kay's cooking as much as possible, but then there's just sometimes where I will just do my own thing and I'll just make something up and see how it turns out.
That's gonna be awesome. Oh, and I think that Nutter is definitely either in hiding or in jail. I couldn't decide.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's a
they
toss
could have
up.
right. Thank you, Corey, for this. Looking forward to that, Monty. It'll be a nice change. Exactly. Yeah, it is a toss up. Like he could have easily been remanded into custody for what he did, especially if a jurisdiction feels a multitude of things, whether or not he's a flight risk, whether or not there's just too many
Right.
serious offenses that he's done, and they don't want him to be back out in society. There's a multitude of factors. It also depends on the judge and the prosecutor and whatnot, what they're trying to recommend. So we'll just have to see. As I've said multiple times, time will tell. All right, so most people are now saying he's laying low. I don't think he's the laying low
Ooh.
type of.
No.
He doesn't strike
Really,
me like that. He
guys?
just comes on and does his thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, "Hey, here I am. Listen to me." And then it's like, "But we can't understand you. Like, why are you yelling at us?"
Right.
It's I don't know. I don't
Yikes.
know. Yeah, I don't know.
Mary says, I just hope if he's not in jail, he has explosive diarrhea and can't get up from the
Yes.
toilet.
Oh God, Mary. I agree with Mary. Yeah, like I mean, yeah. The one that blows the toilet. Totally. Yeah, definitely.
Yikes is all I'm gonna say to that. Oh boy. I'm gonna
Oh
have
my.
to I'm gonna have to Google who Cinnamon Toast Ken is. But yeah, I heard Case for Ken is a striker, but that's just my own thing.
Oh
And
wow.
I'm not
There's so
really trying to
many.
react.
It's so much out here. I don't know. I tell my daughter like when I was growing up, we of course we didn't have Facebook, we didn't have all this stuff, and I said even when I was in high school, it's like that was the beginning of everything. Starting with the internet and like I don't know, like I would say like Twitter, like aim that dial up, do
Right.
that kind
Yeah.
of thing. And I'm like, I would be so in the principal's office like every day because I'd be like, no, 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 you know what I mean? And I don't know. Some things are just kind of scary. You
Yeah,
know,
true.
yeah,
True.
it's
All right.
crazy out here, Monty.
Oh, in these streets.
In
Crazy
these
in these streets.
streets. March.
Right? Lolo FC's Nads isn't known for laying low. I knew somebody was gonna say something like that. I was thinking about it. I'm like, I'm not gonna say it because my words are being watched carefully right now. I'm not gonna say anything
Oh
about
boy.
laying low, laying the pipe,
Yeah. Oh my God, Monty.
being
Yeah.
on the low low.
Yep. We're on the low low because we cannot. Yeah, we can't say
Right,
nothing.
exactly.
It's all quiet. Hush, hush. Don't say
Right.
anything. We can't even
Be
speak.
right.
Ah.
Baker says
Oh
one
Lord.
bourbon, one scotch confirmed she'll be in Gatineau on 12th as well. Okay. That's awesome. Thank you, Beaker, for the
Oh.
port. That's nice. I'm sure you guys will update me on that whole situation when we heard the whole bench warrant thing, because that needs to be clarified, because a lot of people weren't really happy when I said that. But that's literally what we were told. Like, Beaker was there with me, and that's what we were told. So a lot of people got at me like that. They first said I wasn't there. I had to show like my parking uh
Wow.
stub to verify that I was
Exactly.
there. I'm a man. This community just doesn't
Right.
believe anything, right?
They
Like, why would
don't
you
get it.
drop?
Like, okay, I'm gonna say in my opinion, when I've had to, like, go to, a government building or the courthouse, or they say, oh, something happened at the hospital and we all have to go to court. There's proof of that. They take your bags, you get the little thing, the little band, you go in, and that happens if you don't come to court. There is a bench warrant that is put out for you. Like,
Yeah,
and such serious things. I'm no legal person. I'm a medical person, but I do know that that does happen, because, medical people do have to go to court. We do have to, be there. We do have to do A, B, and C. So this is all over the world. It's not just,
yeah,
so
for sure.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we shall see. Seems like Booty Rage started around the third, when supposedly Nader had a court date and she was dressed in court attire. Yeah, I did notice that. I did bring that up as part of my whole ongoing theory until my theory is discredited. That was one of the things I was
Oh, I tell you.
mhm.
What about the mansion? Do you think the mansion is full forward for her, even though she hasn't?
I don't
Her room
even
is
know
disgusting.
about that. I'm like, I need more info. But like, it's
Okay,
really
okay.
strange that they're saying she can rent to own. I'm like, it's not that simple to rent to own, because you have to
No,
have like a contract for that. Somebody can't just tell
exactly.
you, oh yeah, your rent, it's gonna be put towards the mortgage if you stay, you want to buy. It doesn't work like that. You
No,
have
it
to have
doesn't.
like a
No,
yeah, you have to have a contract. It's like
you have to
super
have a
weird.
contract on that kind of stuff because what What if something goes wrong? If it's not on paper, some kind of form, it never happened. Always
Exactly.
remember that. It never
Exactly.
happened, right? So I don't know. Sketchy. Very
Yeah, it's
sketchy.
super sketch. So you know what? I'll say I hope for the best.
Right. Yes, definitely. Well, Monty, I have enjoyed speaking with you, and I will get my nerves up to to come up some more. I want other people to come up. I'm gonna drop down and play with the friends in the chat.
For sure. Thanks for coming up. Really appreciate
And
it.
thank you for allowing me and my little doggo Storm to come up and talk to you guys.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it, and I thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Have a good
Thanks,
one.
Monty. Have a great one, dear.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'm honestly I 50-50 on the whole rental thing. There's too many things that are really iffy. Like you can't just verbalize, hey, you can rent, but then your rent will, be put to the mortgage if you stick around and want to buy the place. That doesn't make any sense to me. Have a good night, Rob. Take care of yourself. You have to have like some sort of formal contract. Else, anybody can say anything and then it's a shit show after that. You can't just verbalize things with people these days. There's lots of people looking to take advantage of any and everything. So it's sad that people do that, but that's just the way of the world these days. So you got to protect yourself. You got to have a contract in hand. It's got to be signed. You got to make sure that, a lawyer or, it's officially looked over, etc., etc., etc. So you can't just willy nilly something like that, especially if you're paying 3K. But remember, on Friday she said she renegotiated. Not sure how much off she got, but okay, we can say maybe 25 or 27.50 or something like that. I have no idea, but we shall see what happens with that. That's a whole new thing altogether. So yeah, there's Nader situation. There is the Kuwait situation. Uh, Not sure if she's really thinking of going to Kuwait or it's just all about views because, hey, Foodie Beauty's got to pay more rent right now. She's got baby Pete's to feed. She's got herself to feed. Lots of food she's wasting. All that nice, good food that was in her closet. Yes, in this competitive market, she got a better, lower rate. I mean, yeah, that's also the other thing because housing prices are going up, but also rental prices are going up. V says Monty in her life, she said that she was paying her trip and that she will look for apartment for cats and Pete's. I remember saying that, hearing that she said that, yeah, she would look for a place for Pete's and the cats, but we've heard that for like the past year. Yeah, oranges, oranges. That was Sunny Bizzle. Shout outs to Sunny Bizzle for coming up. Really appreciate that. Love the doggy. Gas is going back up. Yeah. I mean, matter of time, right? Especially when you have an incident. Prayers still going out to all those people in Florida and whatnot that were affected. Also, Atlantic Canada was greatly affected. Then I was hearing a category 3, was it yesterday? Mexico or something like that. Hurricane. I gotta Google it. There's just like so many things happening in the world. Hurricane Orleans strengthens into Category 4 storm as it heads towards. That was 2 days ago. Yikes, that really, really sucks. But there's a lot of stuff happening in the world right now. It's 3:39 here when it's 2:99. Okay. Times that by, I mean, that's still cheaper than where I am at. We're like at like $1.50, maybe $1.60 or 70 right now. You times that by 4 approximately, because we do liters, not gallons. It's always record breaking these days. Yeah, a lot of things are record breaking. How she can sit there in that filth, no concern whatsoever. I don't get it. I don't get it either. I could not live my life like that. I gotta clean up the place. I gotta do what I gotta do to survive. Yeah, you did good, Sunny Bizzle. Don't worry about it. But yeah, lots of unanswered questions is what I will say about this. Melanie says that if she paid the bond and everything and it's furnished, why hasn't she started moving in yet? Which actually makes sense. Yeah, why hasn't she? Even if they say they are renovating the place, making it good for her to move in, at least there's going to be some areas that don't need renovation. So why can't she put her stuff in? Because that would make sense to me. But I guess making sense don't make sense to Foodie Beauty, which is what keeps happening. Sounds like bullshit to me, says Meat Eating Orchid. Yeah, I mean, the whole mansion thing, 3-bedroom. Yeah, it's a mansion. But hey, I'm not knocking 3 bedrooms, okay? 3 bedrooms is pretty good. Doesn't make any sense. The whole boyfriend thing doesn't make any sense unless it's just for views. Then it does make sense where Nader is. I don't know. Still don't know. When a movie is always so fast, but I don't know. Right. Yeah, exactly. Abby W says, yeah, break the mood. Thank you once again, Sunny Bizzle, for coming on up. Really, 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 really appreciate it. What else is there to talk about? I mean, there's always tomorrow, right? Live Scream Day 5 with Foodie Beauty and whatever shenanigans she comes up with. Who has decorated for Halloween yet? I have not. I need to get on that, but you know, life is still hitting me with a lot of things going on right now. I still got a lot of paperwork to fill out and, you know, cats to take care of and whatnot. I thought she was moving to Kuwait or something crazy. You know what? Every day she's going to spin something just to make the lives scream a live scream so that people can tune in and then the next day is forgotten about. I think that's the angle she's been taking and she's going to keep taking that angle. I have 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, and hardwood floors, but mine's nicer than her mansion. Right, exactly, Corey. It's already October the 5th for me already here. I see we got Mary in the back, but I think we have some connectivity problems. I know, maybe next time, Mary. I don't know. But you bought a fog machine today for Halloween. Awesome, Beaker. How much did it cost you? Hopefully not too much. Thank you, Abby W. Appreciate it. But hey, all I gotta say is whatever happens, happens. Let me end the vote right now. Most of you are saying he's laying low. I don't know how it's possible for Natty Daddy to lay low because it's Natty Daddy. He don't lay low unless he's on the low. I didn't. No, stop it. I need to stop. I am not. Don't let me say that again. Okay. Only 80 on Amazon. That's pretty good. Okay, we're gonna sing you happy birthday, Sunny Bizzle. You're and your mom's birthday the same day. Wow, that's awesome. Good for you, Brandy, about your apartment. But yeah, I mean, I guess we've talked about everything already. I mean, the guy is doxed. The guy that is fancying her, Al Sultan Salah from Kuwait. Still don't know the connection with the Syrian guy. Is Salah the Syrian guy that is in Kuwait, or are they two different people? Because I gotta look over her stream again because I didn't get that connection. I just know she started talking about a Syrian guy, then all of a sudden it's some dude in Kuwait. And then it's like it's new guys. Hey Mary, I saw your private message. I guess you were having connectivity problems. Maybe we can try again the next live stream, maybe tomorrow evening or tomorrow night. So sorry you had connectivity problems. I did see you there, but you were not connecting by way of mic or camera. Sometimes it's a little bit tricky for some people. But maybe next time you connect, you got to select your mic at the very least. Select your camera. You don't got to turn your camera on after all. And if you're having any issues, you can always use the private chat to send me a message. But I think, yeah, I did see that Piggy has something. All right, we got Mary trying to connect again. Let's give her a minute or two. Oranges says, I keep telling everyone that untreated syphilis is eating her brain. It is a brain eater. In fact, all three of them can affect the brain. The big three is what I call them: the syphilis, the gonorrhea, and the chlamydia. They do all affect the brain, not all in the same way, but they do have an effect on the brain over time. Scoufin says he's a lot better looking than Nader. Yes. She's so mad at FFG. Don't understand. You speak. I think the bottom line is the money. If you cannot understand somebody's motive for whatever they're doing, or somebody's anger towards you, 9 out of 10 times, it's money or passion. The other 1 out of 10, could be anything, but you're almost always right if you pick money and or passion is why somebody is doing an action or saying certain things. At the end of the day, that's what they say. All right, Mary, I see you in the back. You're still not connecting. We're going to have to figure something out, Mary. So maybe you can message me and we'll work on things, see why you're not connecting properly. But what I think is I might just wrap this up right now. I'm back after 2.5, 3 weeks of not doing MAD. I'll be back in the morning if people like the morning stuff. If you don't like the morning stuff, because I do different things, then just catch me in the evenings and night times in between doing live streams on my main channel with Foodie Beauty. And we're going to be doing this MED where you can come up and talk as usual. Monty, when are you going to stream on Twitch? Oh, I was just actually trying to handle my Twitch business right now. I'll be impromptu streaming on Twitch whenever I get the time, impromptu schedule. What I will do is I'll notify people on the YouTubes, maybe even my Twitter as well. And we will go from there until we can maybe find a schedule where we do like movie nights. Because if you have a Prime, you can maybe sub to me, but I got to figure out the whole subscription thing first because people were telling me they can't sub to me yet. So maybe I have to live stream for a few times. And then after that, people are able to sub to me. Thank you, Texas Peep. Do I have Discord? No. Too many things to handle. Movie night on Twitch. Ooh la 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 la. Of course, Mary. Of course, I'm going to have movie night on Twitch. That's what we're going to do. All right. So thank you, everybody. Smash that like button. Nice to be back. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I really appreciate every single one of you that have been here and are still here. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And have a good night or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Some people it's good morning. And be safe. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.